fine. Okay. But yeah, with the healing perks, you effectively save yourself a tremendous amount of money where you can get the blessing soon. You don't have to earmark any funds for health. I don't even know. I don't know. I should not have even attempted streaming my half of the competition. I am not in the headspace for it anymore. Yeah, I'm too distracted. I'll think about what I want to do with that. I don't know. I'll bug wraps. I think I'm not going to think about the competition and just go from there, because it's just... my brain ain't here. My brain is in, I won, and now I'm just doing goof mode stuff for the hell of it, as opposed to actually trying. Okay. Guess I'm worth it. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if whipping the ground can actually be used to slow yourself down. Really? Come on. There we go. There we go. I'll admit this is the kind of... Ugh. Wasn't necessarily intending on this. This is the kind of mood that I prefer to present in terms of competition, which is just like, win, lose, don't care, just gonna roll. Game doesn't even run on Alexa's computer. Well then, this is just weird cursed. Here, I'll send Alexa my runs. He can post commentary over them. And I will actually show the runs where my head's in the game. Then again, my head wasn't in the game this morning either. My first couple of green runs were awkward. I think the real answer is just I need to get rid of my pants. I offset the curse of pants for a hot second there, but I think at this point we need to divest ourselves of the cursed accoutrements and then return to what I should be. Properly beshorted. You know, the way I say that makes it sound really gross. Not changing what I said. Can you just slide under those? I'm gonna watch this for a second. I think you can slide under them along the edges. Huh. That's gonna change some things. There we go. What I'm hearing is you like to YOLO a lot of things. I like to be in YOLO mode when I'm playing games because it's kind of more fun this way. You know, this feeling of, like, I'm just kind of flying. Slightly by the seat of my pants, but also just in general. It's kind of a nice feeling, question mark. Because this is how I learn and improve. I learn and improve by doing dumbass shit out and potentially failing at it. Until I stop failing at it, but then I will have accrued a shit ton of crazy knowledge. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack jumped over that bit. What else we got over here? So I should have checked in the very beginning. Is that a chest back there? You know what? I don't care. Okay, let's just go wings. I'm just gonna live the damage. This run ain't good. Ain't gonna be good anyway. But I love experimenting because now that I know that I can potentially slide under the sides of the swinging rock traps, I'm good. Can you get yellow keys yet? No. No. The maximum you can get is the purple keys. Let's see. There we go. Anything further than that is currently locked off and probably might not even be available in the early access release of this game. Like, we might have to wait a fair while before we actually get access. And that's okay, I guess. Come on. You got the range for that. There we go. Wander not going for the loot. Who are you? This run is a wash anyway. That didn't work. If you're wondering why this run is a wash, I do not like this whip. It is not a good whip, and it is of no immediate interest to me. And so I'm kind of just like, if I die, I die. If I wanna take a run seriously, I like the Indiana whip, I like the lava whip, I like the 50% off whip. Beyond that, mixed feelings. Like, I'll do it for practice, but I'm not going to put my all in. Interesting. I've never seen the Crusher Trap variant of this room. At least, not to my knowledge. It doesn't show up often if it does. And I want to say... Yeah, here it is. Oh my god, is this another? How many chests are there in this room? Because I haven't found that one before. That's not even the one that I was looking for. I don't necessarily like this variant of the room just because awkward to work around. Let's see. Oh. Do I have dang slow fall? I do. Holy shit. That ain't gonna work. Okay, I already got that one. But there's another chest around here. I swear. Nope. No. I guess I got it. Weird. Maybe I'm just missing some spots, or who knows. Boy, that was close. I love that room. It's so handy. Okay. Largely got them all. There's probably one more pot that I missed, but it's fine. I don't want to get lasered again for my hubris. And boy, hubris is at an all-time high. Like, we are maximum hubris right now. Wow, I had a lot of money. Let's actually use some of it. Usually I save it like a doof. Let's keep going. Quick whip. Alright. So, quick whip, long whip, slow fall. Pretty much the 3 perks that I need. Double jump's kind of nice. Honestly, everything past this point is pure gravy. We might be able to pull this one. The main issue is just healing. I take enough chip damage just because I'm me. I think a double whip option would be nice. 1 extra whip before hitting the ground would be really cool, but I feel like you'd have to really balancing it. Or you'd really have to balance it to make it not extraordinarily overpowered. Okay. There we go. So yeah, what run is this? It's the... Or what whip is this? This is the whip that specifically makes it so I get 1 extra HP. It's not a bad whip, realistically. Like... There are far worse whips than this one. Namely, the Cursed Whip. I think the Cursed Whip is by and far the absolute worst. Just because it's like, oh, you go blind. Thanks. That fun. Let's see. Don't think I have anything else. Wonder if you played Getsu Fumadin. I did one video on it, and then had no interest in going back. It seems neat, but neat in terms of, like, could be good in, like, a couple of years after it's had some time to, like, get proper focus testing and feedback. And because the developers are... I'm pretty sure the developers are Japanese, I have no interest in trying to give feedback to them too much. Just because trying to get around the language barrier is tough. And because they're published through Konami, they usually aren't terribly receptive to that sort of thing. So I think I'll just... Whoa. Okay, that was a new one. I haven't done that before. So I think I'm just going to leave that game quite shelved for a while. Because on a conceptual and a visual standpoint, it's promising, but it needs so much time. Do I just... I mean, like, why the hell not? Let's just go for the purple. I don't even know what else I'm gonna do. I guess maybe that's it. My last entry into the competition is I just get the purple. And it's like, how much does this count for? And the answer is, shit, Wander, why? Cool whip idea is a whip that takes away 1 Guardian's rage bar per blessing, but blessings cost twice as much. That'd be incredible. So effectively, you'd have to go kind of vanilla. Kind of. Oy. I wasn't sure what the special the trick was there, and the answer was spinning blade trap. I should try that. This might honestly be safer than what I normally do with this room, which is... Wow. Shit, that works. I think there is a treasure chest in this room. There it is. There we go. Instead of risking it. Let's not squander any biscuits here. Honestly remember if there's... Alright, you serious? I don't remember if there's any chests in there. I think there might be one up high. Okay. Well, more bonus arts. Unfortunately, I'm losing my potential for healing, but that's okay. I thought Wander turned racist for a second there. Nope. It's more of just a matter of, like, focus testing and feedback. That if I want to put more time into a game in terms of, like, helping it grow, I will. But only if I know the developers can actually hear me. That... Historically, I've only ever managed to do that with, like, Bandai Namco once. And that's because they had actually asked me to be there. Beyond that, it's just, like... I don't know if, they're in the habit of, like, watching YouTube videos for feedback testing in games. But no. It's not because they're Japanese. It's more just language barriers and, culture around, like, indie games, for example, is different, depending on where you are. And so, it's... it might also mainly just be Konami. I feel like trying to focus feedback test a Konami game would probably not go so hot. They probably have their own, like, in-groups and whatnot. And maybe it will turn out good, maybe it won't, but I don't know. Because no, it is not even a jingoistic thing. I don't care about that. It's just a matter of, like, will me actually trying to help this game even make a difference? There we go. Only feedback Konami needs is more pachinko. Yeah, I don't get pachinko. Well, I don't get pachinko, but I don't get Konami. 3 hearts. Come on. Damn. Also go for the double jump. Well, Getsu felt incredibly similar to Dead Cells, like to an ultimate level. Kind of. It's like somebody... It didn't feel like Dead Cells, though. It looked like Dead Cells. It looks like they hadn't played Dead Cells. They just seen Dead Cells. And, like, this happens not infrequently when I play certain games, where there's just kind of this feeling of, like, this game was very overtly inspired by something else, but it's not entirely clear on whether or not the people in charge had actually played the game. Or if they had, if they just looked at a bunch of screenshots and then said, whoop. And then said, like, yeah, we can make this, and then made their own thing. It's not a terrible way of designing it, but it often feels like it results in some weird flaws that could have been avoided had, you know, they actually had more people sit down and play the game and, like, really learn what makes it tick. I hate these. I had the same kind of problem, I think, with Returnal. It felt like it was a game made by people that knew how to make a really damn good game, that had potentially never played a roguelike before. And so, like, it worked, for the most part, but on, like, a on-paper situation, it was kind of okay. Let's see, looks like a more elaborate Hades. We talking Returnal or Getsu Den? Because I wouldn't say Returnal was like a more elaborate Hades. It was very much its own beast. It was a really good, like, yeah, it was a really good third-person shooter. My biggest issue, these just remain Eye of Agony. He, like, does not show up in the purple zone. Mass Defiler. Oh, that's Poison Bomb. That's interesting. As long as it's not the Devourer, I'm okay. Frankly, that wasn't worth it. You know what? I'm not even going to try. I'm going to get hurt on the other side, and there's no way I'm going to be able to make $400 dues here. Are you serious? Okay, so apparently you toast yourself going along the edge there. Today I learned. There's another... Nope, there's not. There we go. I don't think there's anything in here. There we go. It's like a weird window there. Oh. I was wondering how you get this chest. And now I know. Okay. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I liked Returnal. I just... kind of in the same vein as, like, Getsufumo Den. It felt like the kind of game that, like... I really desperately wanted to give full feedback on it, but I knew the developers would never listen. Whereas, like, conversely, this game, I feel like a little bit of feedback... I could give feedback and the developers might not necessarily incorporate any or all of it, but I could... Oh, that's a new one. I could give the feedback and at least somebody would potentially hear it. Oh shit, I might actually be able to get enough money here. Let's just hope it gives me the 3 hearts. If I can get a 3 heal, at this point I will be in a very happy place. I say after completely trashing this run and calling it a throwaway. Let's see, Wonder was very tanky. I never actually was. It's just my max HP has been going up every single time. Let's see. Be interesting if that could crunch you. Right there. That'd be something sad and special. There's nothing here. What is the point of this whole side chamber then? Maybe there is something on the other side and I just gotta look up. Oh, there is. Hey. You know what actually would go... Really? Didn't I just do this? Alright. Look, as long as I don't have the Mask of the Devourer currently in existence to make my, like, life hell, I am down with whatever. But no, a reroll system I feel like could go a very long way in terms of... let's see. Nope. There's nothing here. A reroll system would go a very long way in terms of making this easier. Yeah. I guess the answer would be easier. Because I'd very much like to be able to reroll, you know, once or twice to get some hearts. Because I don't need lucky at this point. It's too late for that. I don't need ledge glide because that's redundant for me. Oh, there's nothing left. I don't think there's really any other major perks that would actually, like, assist. There we go. Well, do I just go for it? Sure, why not? Hey, thank you, Juice Bags, for the raid. Damn it. Well, we get 1 heal. That was not directed at you. I was hoping for more heals. Maybe I'll get a little bit more, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Notice still one of the most impressive game concepts and mechanics I've seen. I have no idea where that came from. Noida was really impressive. I think I got a little lost whenever I played it. Whenever I played Noida, I would just kind of go until I had a really ridiculous one, dunk for a while, like a crazy man, and then lose inevitably because, like, the worm deleted me or something just basic like that. Okay, those little fires do not hurt me. Good to know. Whoop. That was not a room that I wanted to be in, but there we went. Alright, let's check this first. Hey, thank you, Thowdan. 420 for gifting us up to juice bags. People were talking about Noida. Must have missed it. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Is that it? I guess that's it. Alright. Works for me. Spits 11 bombs. Oi. Let's see. Credit to Getsu is the soundtrack. The soundtrack was pretty good. I'll grant that. After having watched Returnal's story, including the secret ending, it really felt like they thought they were smarter about the story than they actually were. I find that's always true of games with really, Give me a second to massage my arm. I've been playing too much of this. I think that's true of every single game that has, like, a more cryptic story, if that makes sense. You know, like Dark Souls, for example. I think a lot of people like to look at Dark Souls as some kind of, like, really well-written story or, like, really intriguing thing. And the answer is no. It's just kind of a depressing, dark fantasy. The thing that made it intriguing was the fact that they didn't tell it to you, which is why it was interesting. That was close. Oi. That apparently goes through the floor. I had no idea that goes through the floor. That feels wrong. It shouldn't do that. Okay, there we go. But we were good. Okay. Whew. It's just getting me a bit. This ain't easy. Where are we? Oh, shit. Alright, that works. A mysterious story is only good and satisfying if it actually makes sense. Otherwise, it quickly ends up as a bunch of unconnected gibberish. And Returnal felt more like the latter. I almost want to say they're going to have, like, a DLC or an expansion update that adds more to it, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh gosh, this frame rate is bad. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna make any more money here. We'll use it for the shortcuts. But, like, at least with Dark Souls, the story made plenty of sense. It just wasn't actually that amazing. Like, everybody treated it as this, like, truly incredible experience, and I found it to be good. You know, nothing life-changing. I found the gameplay to be more, frankly, life-changing than anything else. Ah, damn it. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. I don't know how to do this room. I think I'm overstressing it a little bit. Unfortunately, this is usually where I choke in the purple. Okay, let's just watch for a second. So, those two do. Oh. Okay. Maybe I'm just going too fast. Yeah, I'm just going too fast. Okay. Unfortunately, I now only have 2 HP to go to the next one. Yeah, I overextended. I think I just didn't understand how the crusher traps were working. And that was shooting me in the butt a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, Dark Souls, less about the story and plot and much more about the lore. The story, there was a story behind it, oh gosh. Behind everything, so you don't go... So if you go exploring, you start to figure out how the player fits in. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good point. They created a really interesting world to explore, and didn't focus too much on the nitty-gritty of, like, what's going on in the meantime. Which made it cryptic, but it made it cryptic in a good way. Returnal kind of had the story, but it was just like, let's tell you the story through really cryptic journal entries that make you more question the main character's sanity than really understand what's going on. Is this just totally... Oh no, this is not totally safe. I'm starting to notice some more, like, weird overlap here. Two. 1, 2. I legitimately... How the... How the hell are you supposed to do that one? Frankly, how? It... Like, if it alternated, it would be fine. But it doesn't. And there's no, like, long break between the two. Does anybody know on that one? Because, like, I legitimately could not see an opening in that. Unless you're supposed to specifically slide through the blades. But even then, I don't think you have enough time for that? I don't know. Good old Ryoken. You can always count on him to specifically grab all of the loot immediately. Holy shit, this dude is fast. Is he a streamer, or is he just, like, a really dedicated dude? I have no idea. Maybe break the timing using the whip? Still the timing. That'd be tough to roll with, though. It has, like, a really short refractory period. I'm not sure. Yeah, someone explained Returnal to me, and I have to say, once you understand that it's like a weird god pulling her back to the planet as she bounces through time, made much more sense. Except for, like, they never resolve that. And they almost imply that it's just in her head. Like, face value, that makes sense as a storyline, but there wasn't enough, like, detail to really guarantee that that's actually the... I forgot to grab the key. I grabbed the loot. Nope. This is the wrong one. I'm really bad about grabbing the key for whatever reason on this one. I'm thinking about Returnal, which I don't think is helping. But it's like, face value, that makes a lot of sense, and I think is a really good story, if it actually works. But there just wasn't enough to guarantee that that was actually the case. And there was enough detail that it's like, but what if it's all in your head, that I'm willing to just accept that it was just all in her head. It didn't work. I'm trying really hard to... There we go. Ring fit are allowed right now. Give me some time. Like, every single time I open back up to doing ring fit, it's partly because I've actually put some time into doing some fitness. Like, I don't know. I'm just not in a fit place right now. Okay, double jump, bonus art. I gotta go for the bonus art. I don't like being this low. What's your ring fit level anyway? It's like 100 something. Can I get one more? I think I can. Bonus arts. Yeah, I'd like to start doing more ring fit, but I shouldn't. Yeah, don't really have too much to spend my points on, so that's what I was asking. Yeah, what I did was I actually... Rhapsody, was that a... Oh, for a second I thought that person was just wearing nothing. Alright, I don't have to worry about the water on this round. I bought a Oculus Quest 2. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, and I don't like them. But I figured I'd pick one up with the express purpose of doing Beat Saber somewhat commonly. As like a fitness thing. Did somebody just bail? No, they just were having trouble finding it. But doing like Beat Saber and until you fall, just is kind of like a, hey, oh, wrong direction. You know, hey, I need fitness, and this would be something fun to do. Because with Ring Fit, every time I play it, there's kind of like a, there's kind of the motivation to like record it, and tying my fitness to like an actual YouTube series was a terrible idea. But also, boy, I just don't have a whole lot of free time ever. It's awful. I got too many pet projects and too many things I'm working on in a way that, like, I mean, obviously ain't healthy for me. See anything else? Nope, almost backed up into those. Actually, this looks promising, or is this... Nope, it is promising. Let's see, why not just get fit with Wii Boxing like everyone else did? I also feel like that would only be kind of limited. Let's see, don't see anything else there. There we go. I can actually make that jump. I was never quite confident in it, but I guess now I know. Hey, thank you, Crystalon. Whip it good. Yeah. Alright, so I could use a slow fall. Instead, we get lucky. Not really what I was going for on this one, but I'll take it. Double jump, quick whip. Damn. Okay. Here, you know what I gotta do? I gotta get the shorts. I'm gonna need the shorts.